Every week, we put together a list of 5 new single-issue comic books that we're super excited about and think that you guys will love, either because of entertainment value or potential monetary value for your comic book collection. I'm Brandon, and it's time for the new Comic Book Day Top 5. Okay, so before we get into things, if you haven't already done so, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you enjoy our content, be sure to hit the bell, and if you could, leave a thumbs up and a comment on this video. We're giving away some really cool comic book prize packs, but we'll get into that a bit later. So without further ado, here is about 20 to 30 bucks worth of comic book goodness that you can indulge in this new Comic Book Day. Okay, cool. So we're starting off this week at number 5 with Star, number 1 from Marvel Comics. Obviously, you guys know the deal with this character. A lot of speculator buzz around her when she first appeared in Captain Marvel. Then the heel turn, she's locked away in the raft. It seems as though now she's back. This 5-part mini-series. I think a lot of people are going to be looking for this book because it's the first self-titled book for Star. But you know what? I just want it to be a good story. So at number 5, it's Star, number 1 from Marvel Comics. Okay, so coming in at number 4, we have Daphne Byrne from the Hill House imprint over at DC Comics. Alright, so I'm not super familiar with Laura Marks. My understanding is that she's a television writer, but I am excited to see what Kelly Jones does with this premise artistically. Basically, it's a 14-year-old girl who is our quote-unquote protagonist. The story is set place in the late 19th century in New York, and her father's passed away. Her mother is being taken advantage of, or in the midst of being taken advantage of by a group of people who claim that they can contact the dead, kind of thing. And at least from the solicitation, we're led to believe that Daphne herself is kind of being haunted by this spirit or otherworldly being, referring to itself as brother. So I'm very interested to see where all this goes. She doesn't like what's going on with her mother being taken advantage of. She sees her as weak. She misses her father. She's got this thing happening to her. There's a lot of stuff going on. It sounds like a really interesting period piece and a really horrific premise, so I'm looking forward to taking a look at that this week. So at number 4, it's Daphne Byrne, number 1 from DC Comics. Alright, so next up at number 3, I hummed and hawed on this one a little bit. I was going back and forth. I was thinking maybe New Mutants should go here, and then I was thinking X-Force. I'm very excited to have Sam Guthrie back in the pages of New Mutants, but from the previews alone, I'm way more stoked to take a look at X-Force number 5. It appears like Domino is going to go off the chain on her captors from earlier issues in the series, so I'm very excited to see what happens. And look at this cover with Forge looking super mean. I love it. So at number 3 on our list this week, it's X-Force number 5 from Marvel Comics. Alright, so coming in at number 2, we have Miles Morales, The End, number 1. This is one of those The End one-shots, the last story ever told of a character kind of premise. Something kind of like Whatever Happened to the Man, It's Moral, or something like this, where the stories tell the last story of this given character. I know Kelly Thompson, I think, is doing the Captain Marvel one, which I'm very excited about. Joe Kelly is doing the Deadpool one, which I'm very, very excited about. There's a few others. I think there's a Venom one, but without a doubt, the Miles Morales The End story is the one that I'm most curious about. I love this old man Miles concept. I'd love to see a whole 12-part series on a character like this. And I'm very, very glad that Saladin Ahmed is the writer on the book. He's become synonymous with Miles for me. And I think maybe that's the reason I'm not quite as excited about, for example, the Venom The End story. But in any case, I'm always up for a little future dystopia, and I'm always up for a little Spider-Man. So at number 2, it's both of those things in Miles Morales The End, number 1 from Marvel Comics. Okay guys, so I just want to mention before we get into our number 1 pick, our Indie Top 6 will return next week. If you're wondering what books we are picking up, we did a Top 6 infographic over on our Facebook page and our Instagram and Twitter and all that. So if you're curious what our Top 6 is, you can go over to the Exploding Earth's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and you'll find that there. And the video series will be back next week with Paula and I, and we're very excited to get started on that again. But in any case, our number one pick this week, I'm not even going to joke around about what it could be. For me, it's Batman number 86 from DC Comics. Alright, so Tom King's run on Batman was done as of number 85. You still got that Batman Catwoman book coming down the line, but we are officially, as of now, in the first issues of the James Tynion IV, Tony S. Daniel run on Batman. And I, for one, am very excited. I enjoyed his work on Detective thoroughly. I'm a subscriber to Justice League Dark. I'm still a little behind on Something's Been Killing Children, but I'm catching up. And I'm certainly hoping with the creative change that we get a little bit more of a detective adventure story tone to the book. I'm going to say I neither loved nor hated Tom King's run. I probably won't ever reread it. But in any case, there's a new creative team. I'm very excited to give it a shot. So our number one pick this week is Batman number 86 from DC Comics. Let us know if you find something that you like on our list and leave us your own reading suggestions in the comments below. We're giving away prizes at the 250 subscriber mark, and all you have to do to be entered to win is subscribe to our channel, then like and leave a comment on any of the videos on this channel. So that's it for this week. We'll see you again next week with another top 5 list, but until then, have a happy new comic book day.